Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, a player with a classic number 10 look about him is Martin Odegaard, Peter. It'll be crucial that he can pick the ball up between the lines, as he prefers to do. That'll allow him to show off his trickery. If he can find that space, then all options are open, and the opposition defence might be stretched.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Chip through. Lukic succumbs to the pressure. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. Rice. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Do have a chance to counter here. Tete. Nice physical challenge. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Subimendi wins. Shot a goal! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And he welcomes it in. He's found some space. Odegaard. Martinelli shifted upfield. He's one-on-one, surely! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Chukwueze. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Raul. Played out to the right. Too much on that, it's gone out.
Well, I'm starting to see much more movement off the ball now, Peter, which is obviously a big plus.
And surely more options then for the man on the ball.
Well, you would think so, and I think also we're going to see them just wear their opposition down and force mistakes. They can be quite relentless.
Calafiori. Martinelli. Oh, sweet feet. Subimendi has created one goal already. He's got the shot away! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Played towards the other side. Chukwueze. Lovely feet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Saka. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Bassi. Lukic. Played out towards the right wing. Wilson. Reed. Gyökeres. Saka. That's a good ball played into space. Gyökeres. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Anderson. Oh, it's come loose. Gabriel.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Rice.
Arsenal are probably looking to run the clock down now. They clearly feel that the job is done.
It's a very different story for their opponents, though, who just have to throw everything at it and hope for the best. Gets it away. The Cottagers making another change here. Zubimendi. Odegaard concedes a free kick for that. Timber. Zubimendi. Saliba. Calafiori. Moved on forwards. Leno can claim that. Wilson. Bassi. Reed. And it's played forward. A throw in. Wilson goes in for the header. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Kearney certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow and designed to force opposition mistakes. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Martinelli into the channel. Saka. Can he deliver? And it's played in here. That is a brilliant interception. Kearney. Fulham are on the counter-attack. It's Iwobi. Adama Traore. Calafiori does really well to win the ball there. Zubimendi. Rice. Ball's gone out of play. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Martinelli. Calafiori. And that is that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Fulham simply forgotten to turn up with an attack, Peter, and that lack of cutting edge could possibly turn into something more serious for them.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.